The Oshkosh City Council is expected to vote tonight on whether to renew its contract with flock cameras.
Those cameras are used by police departments and can capture the image of a vehicle and license plate number. Officers say they use that information to solve hundreds of crimes each year. And while the popularity of those cameras has been growing with police departments, many people are concerned over privacy violations. In January, a Menasha police officer was arrested for allegedly misusing flock cameras to stalk a victim in Appleton. There's also concern that information could be shared with other agencies. At the previous city council meeting, the Oshkosh police chief said he would move to have officers terminated if they misused flock cameras.
Our officers believe so much in this system that they understand the sensitivity of it. And they also understand the ramifications of using it improperly. They've heard me say that they will be terminated, or I'll move to have them terminated if they use it incorrectly.
Right now, there are 26 flock cameras across the city of Oshkosh. City Council will vote to approve a 2-year contract tonight. We'll first alert you once we learn the outcome.